Late this afternoon, President Trump signed that executive order imposing stiff new tariffs on the country's three biggest trading partners. Our Sarah Maki is live in the newsroom with more on this developing story. Sarah, when does this all go into effect exactly?
Yeah, Chris, just after midnight on Tuesday morning, 25% on imports from Canada and Mexico, another 10% on goods from China. Trump has leaned on tariffs to impose international political pressure in the past, saying this is about border security with Mexico. Mexico and Canada both exploring their moves but not committing to anything yet. So we wanted to know how this might affect you at home. Well, some of the biggest categories: gas and lumber from Canada, groceries and appliances from Mexico. Canada sends 75% of all of its goods and service exports to the U.S., and almost a quarter of the oil that the U.S. consumes comes from Canada. Trump is carving out energy out of that bracket and instead putting that at just 10%, though. Mexico's Secretary of the Economy has warned that U.S. consumers will face higher prices on things like vehicles, car parts, and produce like avocados. But one Loyola economics professor told us he expects that we won't see prices shift for a couple of months, and this is still very much a developing situation.
It becomes like a chess game, and there is a second round and a third round. So where in the very first round, we do not know, all we know is that there will be a great deal of uncertainty.
The Nonpartisan Tax Foundation has warned that tariffs typically lead to increased costs for consumers and retaliation. And late this afternoon, Governor J.B. Pritzker blasted the move just an hour ago, calling it a tax on working families and adding Illinois imports more from Canada than any other state does. From the newsroom, Sarah Maki, CBS News Chicago.
Sarah, thanks. Of course, we'll keep tabs on that throughout the week ahead.